It is 7 a.m. in Gaza City, midday in Bangkok, 8 a.m. here in Moscow. I'm Anastasia Hedolina. Welcome. International aid agencies say Gaza is facing a humanitarian disaster following 2 days of Israeli bombings. Hospitals in Gaza are packed with injured people and medicine is rapidly running out. Palestinian authorities say nearly 300 people have been killed and over 600 injured in their attacks. Dozens are trying to flee to Egypt. Hundreds of rockets have been fired from both sides of the Israel-Gaza border. Israel says it's targeting Hamas military installations. However, a mosque, university and a refugee camp have come under fire. The Israeli cabinet has approved a call-up for 6,500 reservists to beef up troops and troop numbers for a possible ground offensive. RT's Paul Sleer reports.
It's been a tense night here on the Israel-Gaza border where dozens of armored personnel vehicles are stationed. The mood on the ground is one of anticipation and nervousness. And while the official word from the Israeli government is that it will continue with its operation in Gaza for as long as is necessary, there's no confirmation that a ground offensive will take place. But certainly here on the ground, it does seem as if such a move is imminent. From where I'm standing, for a radius of 30 kilometers, all Israeli cities and towns have been ordered to remain on a state of high alert. On Sunday, 2 Katyusha rockets hit deeper into Israeli territory than ever before. They struck the town of Ashdod, which is 30 kilometers away from the Israel-Gaza border. It's not only here in the south where residents have been ordered to constantly be within sight of a bomb shelter and not to go outside in large groups, but also in the north of Israel, residents have been ordered to check their bomb shelters in anticipation that there could and will be attacks from Lebanon by Hezbollah militants. In fact, many people throughout the country are anticipating a wave of refugees making their way from these southern Israeli cities as the rockets being bombarded from Gaza increase in the coming days. The Israeli authorities say that they expect Hamas to make good on its words of revenge. They anticipate that as many as 200 rockets will rain down on Israeli cities each day this week. Across the border in Gaza, the humanitarian situation is deteriorating by the minute. Hospitals there report that they're still overcrowded and that doctors simply cannot cope. Some of the wounded and some of the dying are being escorted to Egypt in the hope that they can be treated by Egyptian doctors. The rhetoric from both sides remains the same. Israel saying it will continue with this operation for as long as is necessary. Hamas saying that it will not accept what Israel has done and that it will be sending suicide bombers across its borders. In an attempt to prevent this from happening, Israel has closed all border crossings between Gaza and the Jewish state, and as a result, aid agencies are warning that the 750,000 residents of Gaza who rely on aid distribution will be facing what they're calling a humanitarian crisis in the days to come. Paul Sleer, RT, on the Israel-Gaza border.